On this episode of Our American Republic, we are going to discuss legal equality under American laws based on the United States Constitution. Legal conditions for citizens in the United States have changed significantly over the past 200 years. From the founding of this nation to the outlaw of slavery, and from technological advancements to the federal regulations that followed, many so-called laws have been written to encompass a wide spectrum of issues each of us faces in our individual lives. But was this extensive and complex legal framework really what the framers intended for our constitutional system? As we have discussed in previous episodes, most nations of the world were ruled by sovereigns who created their own arbitrary self-serving rules and laws. Sovereign rulers forbade practices based upon personal preference and punished according to personal desire. The problem with such systems stemmed from the fact that certain rules applied to royal subjects that did not apply to the sovereign, and those rules and laws were inconsistent, changing from ruler to ruler. No person, subject or slave, could know what the rules would be tomorrow, let alone whether their current ruler would choose to be benevolent or not. This inequality and inconsistency jeopardized individual birthrights to life, liberty, and property held by all people. The framers thought there had to be a better way. As keen observers of history, the framers knew that sovereign rulers regularly failed to protect the liberties of all people, so the framers designed the Constitution to level the legal playing field for all citizens of the United States. The only three legal status of individuals recognized by the U.S. Constitution are citizen, foreigner, and criminal, where only by violating constitutional law would a personal legal status change to criminal, thereby limiting individual liberties for a time. This philosophy meant that no human would rule another human, leaving all people subject to the very same law to the very same degree. The 5th, 13th, 14th, 15th, and 19th Amendments ensured that each of us was to be treated equally as members of the very same human race. We were not to be collections of characteristics, subject to legalized government discrimination. We are simply humans. In the United States, there would be no royals, no subjects, no slaves, just citizens. Even government officials were to be accountable to the law, same as the rest of us. We are all free citizens of the United States of America, to be treated equally under the law. None of our life, liberty, or property is to be treated disproportionately to that of anyone else. Unlike those who would demand equality of proportion or condition, equality of law ensures that each of us will have our individual liberty and property rights legally protected for all time. Have American laws protected or ignored legal equality? Do we have different laws for different groups of people? How can legal equality be protected by the states?